What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, what we're gonna get into. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell the Angel Mama, tell the Uncle Joey, Stella. Let's get right into the video. A lot of you guys requested that I react to the Tea Room's video, man, regarding Armand, Reginae, Essie, and Miss Senia. Okay, Miss Senia Marie. So let's get into it, man. Let's get it.
So Essie recently shared in her vlog that she is planning a trip for Legacy's birthday, and
that's an interesting little pouch you got there. Is it plastic? It looks like a little trash can.
Seems as if Armand is going to be there as well.
I had told you guys earlier in this vlog that I do have to start preparing for Legacy's trip, but she's super excited. I'm super excited, but we do have to start like you know, like buying flights and stuff like that, making the plans with her dad and stuff. So we're just gonna figure it all out. Well, me and him are already figuring it all out now, but I'm gonna talk about it more when I do the video, in the next video.
So a few days ago, Essie actually tweeted, "Should I match with Legacy for her birthday trip? I feel like, why not? That is so cute to me." Of course, Essie didn't actually mention Reginae going, but I would assume that if Essie and Armand are planning everything, then it would include Reginae. Essie has stated previously that she has been wanting to meet Reginae.
I feel like this would be a beautiful time to meet. Why not, right? We got baby girl's B-Day trip. It doesn't seem like Reginae is going anywhere. So, you know, why not make it happen? Let's go ahead and do our thing. And, you know, let me know in the comment section down below, all the parents out there. Let me know, what do you guys think is a good amount of time to be like, okay, let's sit down and, you know, like meet who is going to be in your life. You know, seems like y'all are doing well. Seems like y'all have some longevity here. Seems like y'all got something going on. So when is a perfect time? Is there a perfect time? Is there any time that's too soon? Any time that's too late? Let me know in the comment section down below. But if that is the case, I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that more people need to step up to the plate in terms of maturity, especially from, you know, seeing the CJ So Cools and royalties of the world. It is very, you know, nice to see people being mature in these type of situations, you know. But anyway, let me know what you guys think.
Bond and form a relationship. But you guys let me know what you guys think about that down in the comment section below. Now, I do want to move on to this next topic with Trey. So it appears that Trey is in love again.
Oh,
he
God.
changed the cover art on his Twitter to Miss Anne Marie. Then he also started tweeting things like, "Someone's new vibe can make you forget all the pain somebody else put you through." He also states, "I get a little crazy when I dead ass love."
Well, you might not need to be with nobody right now, Trey. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you getting crazy and shit.
Love you for real.
Oh, no.
Then he also tweets, "Your girl should be your soft spot. She shouldn't be treated like everybody else." Now, I have mentioned that Senia has been
womp daddy womp 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 womp
doing videos with a friend named Greg. They did a truth or drink yesterday, and things got a little bit interesting. Now, one of the questions asked Senia about the whole cheating thing, and this was her response.
Is it true that you cheated on Trey?
Guys, I really don't want to talk about it.
Why is it so
like,
low?
I'm not ready. Because
you're not ready
I don't
what?
know how it's gonna be after. Like, I don't know what this will cause.
Wait. Is she saying she not ready to admit that she cheated?
I really don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm not.
Hold on.
Guys, I really don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm not ready. Because I don't know
if you're gonna get
how
bashed.
it's gonna be after. Like, I don't know what this will cause and what.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Just keep it under wraps, baby girl. No need to like dive into what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, we moving forward, okay? He's interested in a new chick. You moving on and stuff like that. Like, let's leave the past in the past. There's no reason why you should have to rehash that, right? Just for our entertainment. By all means, if you want to give us some entertainment, cool. But I feel like no need to bring that shit up again. What do y'all think?
But I'm not a cheater.
I'm not a cheater. Okay.
I did not cheat.
Okay.
But
she answers
I did do something that might have
questionable.
hurt him. Well, did hurt him.
So what she say?
Something that might have hurt him. Well, did hurt him.
I don't know what the fuck she just said.
But I did not cheat.
Why is it so low? Hold on.
I'm not a cheater. I did not cheat. But I did do something that might have hurt him. Well,
did hurt him.
But I did not cheat. I didn't cheat.
And it all depends on what you consider cheating to. Because maybe she's saying, I don't cheat, I did not cheat, but she was texting another nigga. Or, you know, she didn't physically cheat, but she emotionally cheated. Or she, you know, talked back to her ex or whatever, right? We don't know. Comment down below, what is your specific definition of cheating? I feel like cheating is anything that you would not be comfortable with your partner knowing. If you have to hide some shit from your partner, that is cheating in my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel.
Was it a situation where it had to deal with me and another person? Yes.
Yes? Oh.
It's like, I'm not going to just say, like, y'all, I didn't do anything. Like, that would be me lying, and I'm not going to lie. Like, I still was, me and him were together based off my decision and just how our relationship was going. Like, it was not healthy at all. Like, it was bad.
I feel that.
I just became over it. Like, I just was done. I lost feelings.
Okay.
And everything. So when I started communicating with someone else, at that time, me and him was still.
So you cheated, motherfucker. What? Yo, Senia is tweaking out right now, y'all. Comment down below. Does this not sound like cheating to you? Please, ladies, let me know in the comment section down below. Look at him. He knows. He's smirking like, bitch, that's cheating, fool. That's cheating. And look how she's looking. How you gonna say you didn't cheat on that man, but in the same breath say that you were entertaining and talking to a new nigga while still being with this nigga, bruh? That's called cheating. And what you're doing right now is called lying. But I don't judge her. I'm not judging her at all. All I'm saying is, these are the facts. We just saw what she said, and now she's saying that she indeed did cheat because she was still with Trey while entertaining the next nigga, bruh. It would have been different if she said, hey, me and Trey was done for, you know, when I was entertaining this new nigga. But you just had, oh, yeah, you know, I just didn't want to be with him no more. The feelings were gone, you know. And in my mind, we were over, but we were still together. And so I went over here and did this. And that's why Trey said, get your goofy ass outside. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be free, then be outside. Because you were still with that nigga. No matter what the fuck y'all were going through, you were still with that nigga while entertaining the next nigga, bruh. So let's call it for what it is. Let's call a spade what it is, bruh. You cheated. Just admit the shit, bruh. And I feel like women can never just admit the shit. And a lot of men get caught up in this shit. But a lot of women, all right, it would surprise you how many women do the same thing that niggas do. They just don't get caught. Sometimes they do a nigga dirtier than a nigga would do them. They just don't get caught. Because we're smarter. Right? So, Senia, baby girl, just admit it. Alright? It was a mistake that you made. You cheated. It is what it is. You learn from the situation, hopefully. You move the fuck on about your business. You move on with your life. Obviously, both of you guys have moved on with your lives. So at this point, why lie? Why lie, Craig? Why lie? Like, but shout out to her for putting that in there so we could dissect it and break it down and really understand what's going on here.
Me and him were together based off my decision and just how our relationship was going. Like, it was not healthy at all. Like, it was bad. And I just became over it. Like, I just was done.
If you were over and you were done with it, dead it with that nigga and make sure that he knows that we are not together. All right? We're not together. So when I am talking to this other nigga, it's because we're not together and my feelings are not even there no more and I'm ready to fucking move on. All right? My feet are already out the door type shit. But if you didn't clarify that prior to you doing what you did, and that nigga was thinking that y'all was still in a relationship, you know, just going through hard times, hey man, you was wrong for that. You was wrong.
and everything. So when I started communicating with someone else, at that time, me and him was still, we was playing house.
And I told her.
We was still playing house. I'm not gonna lie.
And I told her.
Playing house a bit. Playing house. So were y'all together? Or are you saying like, oh man.
Word, even if that was me.
And but it's still, yeah.
Look at his face. Keep it trill, my nigga. You know, you have to come on here and bring some balance to the video and some logic to the video, fam. Please say something, you know, that we can all be like, all right, yes, absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I told her, word, even if that was me.
And
but it's still, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. And that.
Oh, why you cut what that nigga said out? Y'all see what she did? You know, she was probably like, hey, can you cut this part out? Just cut out what you said right there, because I don't want to be looked at no type of way. And that's the thing, man. It's like, women want to put the fire under your ass when you do some shit. But when they do the shit, they don't want no fire to come to them. They can't stand the heat that's in the kitchen when their ass is on the grill, right? So it's like, and look at her body language. Her body language just is screaming, I'm lying, you know, like, I feel uncomfortable. And I thought she said she wasn't going to talk about it, but we just talked about it, and she basically exposed herself. Shout out to my nigga Trey. I love that song Outside. That shit is hard as fuck, all right? That's some shit I bump in my whip, actually. That's like some real R&B shit that I fuck with. I love the beat. I like the lyrics. I like the vibe of the song. He's hitting the notes like crazy. You know, Trey, man, bruh, Trey is talented as fuck, all right? And that song is one song that I can say out of a lot of YouTubers that I would actually bump his joint in my vehicle. That says a lot. But let's get back to, I'm about to call her Essie. Let's get back to Senia's ass, all right? Look at her body language. Look at how her body language is set up. Her body language says, I am totally uncomfortable with this. He just said some shit that I really didn't want him to say. You know, he knows that I'm full of shit. You know, he knows that I'm a trash bag for what I did. You feel me? And like I said, this is not to shade, I want to call her Essie so bad. This is not to shade Senia at all. Because we all make our mistakes. I've made mistakes that I'm not proud of at all. We have all made our mistakes, so there's no room for me to judge her. But I'm going to call her out on her bullshit, all right? Because I wouldn't be a real nigga if I didn't. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Look at her body language. The way her body language is set up, you can already tell she full of shit.
Playing house.
Look at this.
And everything. So when I started communicating with someone else, at that time, me and him was still, we was playing house.
You was leading him to believe that there was still hope, bruh. You know? And it's hard to decipher. If you don't make that shit cut and dry for a nigga, you know, or for a woman, shit can get murky. Shit can get very confusing. Shit can get tricky, right? Because how many times in a relationship do you have highs and lows, breakups, breakdowns, breakthroughs, breaks in general, right? So how do you know that this time is really that time that is done, you know? Like, how do you know? Especially if you guys are still sharing the same space, in the same home, in the same quarters with each other. If you don't break it down and say, hey, we're not together, then a nigga probably gonna think we're just going through a rough patch, man, and we'll work it out or whatever the case is, because we always do. So for you to go entertain the next nigga without communicating that effectively with your man, that's wrong, man. But like I said, I'm not here to criticize her, judge her. I'm here to call out facts and you know, what I feel is the truth about the situation. So I want to know from y'all, what do y'all think?
And I told her.
We were still playing house. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, he knows she full of shit.
I told her. Word, even if that was me.
And he's
even if that was me, look at his face. Like, you got me fucked up. He got the you got me fucked up. Try me face. Watch, y'all.
Still playing house. I'm not gonna lie.
And I told her. Word, even if that was me.
And he's
look at his face.
Still, yeah.
You got me fucked up is what he wanted to say. And that's crazy how it just cuts to the next scene. Whatever he said, she didn't want on video. I just want you guys to peep that. Because as soon as he said that, I told y'all, I really hope that he says something that is going to bring logic to the situation. And look, automatically, her body language is closed. You know? Like, okay, this conversation over with. This got too uncomfortable. It got too real. And now I got to look at the fucked up shit I did. But that's life, man. Man, woman, elephant, lion, dog. We all do fucked up shit sometimes, bruh. And we just got to face that shit. And we got to be real with ourselves so we can grow and learn from the situation and be better in the future. That's all it is, man. It's no judgment. It's no hate. It's no shade or nothing like that. But, baby girl, we know you full of shit.
I told her, word, even if that was me.
And but it's still, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Clip. You saying too much, nigga. You making me look bad out here.
It was crazy. And that's not, it's literally
But that's
for another day.
But that's on a smaller scale. Yeah, you're right. That's another day. That's what we just, as long as you said what you need to say.
Right. He knows she full of shit, bro. That's crazy. Shout out Senia though, man. It's all love. It's all love, man.
No, I'm gonna explain.
We're not here to judge these folks, bro. We not, you know. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes, so.
What I believe happened here,
you know,
after Senia answers this next question of who broke up with who.
Yes.
Who broke up with who?
Listen, no, I'm answering the question.
Yes.
The question is the question. That's
who broke up with who?
It wasn't how.
It's so funny how some women can just like totally try to avoid. They can't give a straight answer. They can't be direct. You know, it's always got to be tiptoe around here, tiptoe around this. I really don't want to say this because if I say this, it's going to look like this. Always trying to manage an image, right? Always trying to give off the correct image. Like, what would be the correct thing to say? Because if I say this, I might fall into that trap. Be direct about the shit, my nigga. You know? Be direct.
No, I'm answering the question.
Look at how you lean back. He's like, oh my God, bro. Come on, fam.
Yes. The question is the question. That's not...
Who?
It wasn't how...
Okay, whatever she about to say is finna be a lie. I'm just letting y'all know. She's stuttering way too much. Her eyes is blinking crazy. You know, her body language is like, nigga, why are you asking me this shit? Why did I sign up for this video, actually?
Wait.
She knows she full of shit, guys. That's why she laughing.
Wait. Okay. He broke up with me first, and I broke up with him second. And then... But it was a breakup, but we were still doing what we do. And he was just like the only man still sleeping with.
Why you getting quiet? We can barely hear you now, baby. What'd you just say? Why she get all quiet all of a sudden, y'all? Why are we whispering?
Still, that was my baby daddy. So, but I definitely broke up with him the second time. Like, ended things.
So did you end things prior to entertaining the next nigga? Because you just said that y'all was still playing house, right? So was y'all playing house after the breakup or before the breakup?
And this was before what you guys are.
Okay. So you broke up with him before. Okay. So that's a little bit different. But that's another thing, man. You're putting yourself in a questionable situation if you continue to play house with the woman that just broke up with you, fam. You know? So that's on Trey's part too. Because if she said she ain't want to be with you, and, you know, you figured that maybe y'all would work it out and she wouldn't be entertaining the next nigga, then that's shame on you, bruh. You know, like, that's shame on you, whether she was coming on to you or not, whether she was like making you feel some type of way or not, giving you hope or not. At the end of the day, she said it was done. You right? So these situations can be confusing, but you have to know when a motherfucker say they done, you have to know that that person is probably entertaining somebody new. Like, it's just a logical thing. So, Trey, you kind of set yourself up for that, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and turn the burners off of her ass because she did say before. She broke up with him before. So I get that. Anything after that, Trey, you kind of got to own that shit, fam. You got to own it. You know, as much as I hate to say it, Trey, you got to own that shit, man. The woman broke up with you. You feel me? Even though you were trying to Humpty Dumpty the situation and pick up the puzzle pieces and put them back together, right? still, it doesn't mean that she can't go entertain the next nigga. She's totally free to entertain the next nigga if she broke up with you, fam. And that's just being real. So, Senia, I apologize. You should have said that a long time ago before I went in, okay? You should have said that a long time ago. But you can tell that she does feel bad, because I don't know, like, what she was feeding him. I don't know if she was saying, yeah, we'll get back together, or we have some hope, or whatever it is. We don't know what happened behind the scenes. But you can tell this makes her super uncomfortable. So I don't know if Trey is going to come out and speak his side about the situation, but I will say this. If that was the cut and dry situation that it was, you know, like, hey, I broke up with him. You know, we were still playing house or whatever, but still, like, I broke up with him. I let him know, hey, this wasn't what it was. Why do you have this, like, closed off body language? Why do you have, like, this, like, you're not being direct? All of these things are making me feel like it's more to the story, you know? But if that is really the situation, then hey, you know, Senia, you did what you had to do. You saw it wasn't working out. You saw it wasn't working out. You saw that your feelings were not there. Your heart wasn't there anymore. Yeah, you might have continued to play house with a nigga that you knew you weren't really into anymore. But at the same time, you let the nigga know what time it was. Like, we're not together. So for you to entertain the next nigga, you had every right to do so. If what you're saying is true, I don't understand why you wouldn't have led with that. But let me know how y'all feel.
Trying to figure out about me cheating. Because it was already broken up.
Yeah, if y'all was already broken up, hey, you know, like, Trey, you got to kind of take that one on the chin.
Oh,
you know, it is what it is.
I need to know.
Trey, you should have been doing your thing too, you feel me? Like,
or should I answer based off that situation?
I mean, nah, you said what actually happened.
Okay.
Damn, that phone done been, wow.
So from what Senia is saying here, it appears that Trey may have broken up with her first, and then she started to mess around with him again, even though they weren't technically in a relationship, and then she started talking to someone else. Then he found out and got upset with her and claimed that she was cheating on him.
Nah, to me it sounded like what she was saying is the first time they ever broke up, he broke up with her. The second time, she ended up breaking up with him. And when she did break up with him, after that situation, she entertained the next nigga, right? So if that is the case and there's nothing more to the story, Senia did not cheat, all right? And Trey, sometimes you got to take it on the chin, my brother, you know? You got to do what you got to do, you feel me? Like, go entertain other bitches or whatever the case is. You can't be mad at her for, you know, doing what she want to do because she's single at that moment in time, man. You know, no matter how many feelings is there, no matter what history is there, when it's broken up and one party decides that or the other party decides that, it's pretty cut and dry, man. We're not together. Yeah, we might fuck around still. Yeah, we might play house or whatever the case may be. But I done told you, bro, like, we're not together. So if I go do my thing over here, you can't be mad at me, fam. We're not together.
When Senia didn't believe it was cheating because he had already broken up with her previously and they were just still sleeping together. But
well, I didn't take it like that. I took it as maybe I got it wrong. I don't know if Trey is going to come out. I don't ever think that he's going to come out and speak on it on video. I feel like Trey is like low key as fuck. I could be wrong. He could surprise us. I will see Trey tweeting some shit, right? Tweeting some shit or putting something on his IG story before he actually speaks about it.
You guys leave your opinions on that down in the comments.
I feel like Senia is still sneaky as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Senia is still sneaky as fuck. I don't know what the other conversations were after she broke up with him. Maybe she was giving him hope. Maybe she was like, look, we gonna work on it, whatever the case is. And next thing you know, she with the next nigga. So I don't know, guys. All I know is Trey said, get your goofy ass outside. So that's all we got, man. That's all we got.
Section below. Who was wrong here? If Trey broke up with her and then she began talking to someone else while she was still sleeping with Trey, is that considered cheating? That's why the whole friends with benefits relationship is really tricky, and you have to be really careful with those because someone could end up hurt. Now, she also was asked the question if she missed being in a relationship with Trey.
You miss your baby daddy?
You miss your baby daddy?
No.
At all?
No. I'll be lying if I say yes. I don't.
Yeah, I'll be lying if I say yes.
And as like a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Facts. Keep it true.
Let's say about that.
Now, Senia and Greg are allegedly not dating,
yeah.
but it seems like they may be headed towards that route.
Why you say
now,
that?
They were asked the question if Greg felt some type of way about Senia having a child, and this was his response.
How do you feel about Senia having a child?
How do you feel?
It's not new, but I think her circumstance versus the other baby mamas I've ever dated are very, very different.
Wait, how so? How is it very, very different?
Your baby daddy's famous.
My bad. I apologize. Because I really thought he was playing for our team, and I was welcoming him with open arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess, you know, maybe he does like Senia. I don't know. Okay. All right.
So now Trey did go onto Twitter after
bad.
this video was posted, and he did tweet, "Don't ever regret the genuine ish you did for people who ended up switching. Someone had to show them what a real one looked like. Now they may never get that again. They fumbled." So as always, I want to know your opinion.
Man, sorry. All I know is these people have moved on. It's crazy that she rehashed the situation. But I feel like she should have started off her story with saying what she said at the end. I don't understand why she said the whole story. Left that important and vital part out until the end. Like, did you remix it? Did you put your own spin on it? And I would really like to hear Trey's side of the story. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I do feel like a lot of her body language and her indirectness definitely leads me to believe that there's more to the story than it appears. Store? Did I say store? More to the story than it appears to be, right? So y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below with the information that Senia has provided us with. Y'all already know there's 3 sides to the story. From what she has given us, do you guys believe that she cheated or not? Given that vital piece of information that she left out but put in at the very end, me personally, I would say that no, she did not cheat. Okay. Could she have been a little sneaky and maybe have filled his head with thoughts that maybe they would get back together like they always do? Yes, that's possible. And possibly that's the reason why she feels some type of way, like she feels embarrassed, or guilty, or whatever the case is, right? Maybe because she knows what she was making him believe, even though she broke up with him, right? So that could be a possible situation too. But if you break up with a nigga, and whether y'all still keep fucking around or whatever the case is, we're not together. We're single. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a fucked up situation. Like T-Room said, man, like you have to be very careful. You got to be a very strong person to be in a friends with benefits type situation, man, because the emotions can get reinvested. And then, you know, so hey, that's all we got for the video, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell the Aunt Jemima, tell the Uncle Joey, Stella Hall. We'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out.